Hi there, my name's Andy Hillier and today's guitar lesson is going to be on Maybe My Soulmate Died by iamnotshane. It's a lovely little song. I'm going to teach you the whole thing. Just before I do though, if you wouldn't mind subscribing to my channel, which is Andy Hillier, give me a like on the video and I'd love to hear from you, so please leave me some comments in the comment section, including what songs I should do next. And if you love what I'm doing, you want to support me, support the channel, and you want to print the tabs off for this, then I'll put it on my Patreon site. I'll leave a link to that in the description. My guitar is in standard tuning. Now the song starts with a verse. It comes in with this. So to play that, we're going to start off with, it's part of an A-7 chord. So your second finger goes on E5, and I've put my third finger flat across the D and the G strings at the 5th fret. So that's the A-7 chord. I'm using my thumb to play the E string and two fingers playing the D and the G strings, all at the same time. Then the next chord along is a G chord. Move your first finger to E3, second finger on G4, and third finger on D5, and play the E, D and the G strings. So the first little bit goes. So that comes in on beat 3, so it goes 1, 2. Okay, then into bar 2, we've got an F chord. First finger on fret 1 of the E string, second finger on G2, and probably little finger or your third finger, whichever you prefer, on D3. And you're going to play the E string and then the G and the D strings. So it goes. It does that twice. It goes. Then move up 2 frets to the G and it does that twice. So the same idea. Then to that A-7, same as the first chord that we hit, and it does the same kind of idea, playing the E string, the D and the G. It does that twice. And then we go to A3. We're in bar 5 now, so A3, and I've got fret 5 on the G string and the B string. So I put my third finger on G5, little finger on B5. So I play the A string and then the G and the B strings. And it goes back to the F chord for the last hit, playing the E string and then the D and the G strings. So hopefully this is making sense. So slowly it goes 1, 2. And up speed. On to the next line, and it goes it stays on the F for a bar, then G, and then there's a little bit of dissonance. It plays instead of playing E3, it goes to E4, and then plays the G4 and the D5. So don't let them ring together, or else it sounds a bit like that. So bar 7 slowly goes. Then A-7 for the next bar, bar 8. And then one hit on C. So A3 with G5 and B5 at the same time. So that second line goes. And that takes us to the chorus. I'm going to strum this, and it goes. So for that F chord, first finger barred across all the strings at the 1st fret, second finger on G2, third finger A3, little finger on D3. And I'm just doing 4 hits on it again, making the second and the fourth one short. Next chord's a G chord. You could do like a normal G chord if you want, or if you want to play the bar chord like the F chord, just move up 2 frets and play that G chord. So first finger barred across the 3rd fret, second finger G4, 3rd finger A5, little finger on D5. I'm going to do 4 hits on that. Then we've got A minor 7, which is your second finger on E5, 3rd finger across the D, G and the B strings at the 5th fret, so flat across them. Same idea on that. If you want an easier A minor 7 chord, you could just put your finger on, first finger on B1, second finger on D2, so that's also an A minor chord, or A minor 7 chord. And then you could just play a C chord through this next bar, bar 13, but the bass player is playing some different notes, so it goes. So it sounds quite cool. So the first chord is actually a C over E. First finger flat across the D, G and the B strings at the 5th fret. And your 3rd finger on A7. And then just bar from the A string downwards at the 5th fret. For the next hit, which is a C over D. And then normal C chord, which is your first finger on A3, 3rd finger across the D, G and the B strings at the 5th fret. Then it goes back to the 5 on the A string, which is the C over D. Okay, so that bar 13 goes upspeed. But if you want an easier version, you can just play C through it. And then bar 14, go back to the F, G in bar 15, then A minor 7 in bar 16, and then just a normal C through bar 17. So the chorus goes 1, 2, 3, 4. That then goes to another verse, so the second verse, and you're just going to play the chords through this. So we've got F for a bar, G for a bar, A minor for a bar, then C for a bar, back to F, then G, a little passing note of E4 on beat 4 of that, so it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, then A minor 7, and then bar 25 goes C, A minor 7, back to C. So that second verse goes a 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. And then it just goes back and plays the chorus again and plays that twice through. And then the outro is the same as the intro and goes. And that's the whole song. Well, I do hope you've enjoyed that little guitar lesson. If you have, if you wouldn't mind subscribing to my channel, which is Andy Hillier, give me a like on the video. And I'd love to hear from you, so please leave me some comments in the comments section. And if you love what I'm doing, you want to support me, support the channel, and you want to print the tabs off for this, then I'll put it on my Patreon site. I'll leave a link to that in the description. Well, thanks for watching this. I've been Andy Hillier, and I'll see you next time.